Diaphragmatic breathing, one of the most powerful and yet simplest practices in yoga. It provides us with a way of managing negative emotion, stress, pain, even managing sleep. By working with our breath, we encounter ourselves in a much more holistic and healing way. And all of us have encountered at some time or another, faced in our lives, either in our life at work or our life with our families or our own personal lives, some measure of fear, discomfort, anxiety, sorrow. The starting point for us to work with those things in yoga is to make space for them, but in a healing way. And that's precisely what we're doing here. We're creating a kind of internal space, a laboratory, you could say, in which we can explore how to bring balance to negative tensions in life. The beginning point for us is to recognize that there is such a thing as balance. And as the person who is practicing this balanced breathing knows, that balance leads to a relaxation of the nervous system and a feeling of comfort and ease inside. A key to understanding how this happens is to recognize that breathing is influenced by three different but coordinated and complementary forces. These three influences begin with normal, automatic breathing. This normal automatic breath is established because of the need for oxygen and the need for reducing carbon dioxide levels. The breath is constantly readjusting itself so that metabolic needs are satisfied. Metabolic breathing, involuntary breathing, or automatic breathing is what we do all the time. And yet, we often don't pay much attention to the fact that we are doing it. A second influence on breathing is voluntary breathing. The most common form of voluntary breathing is speaking. We exhale to speak, we inhale to prepare for the next speech. But there is another influence on breathing, which is important and constantly influencing the normal flow of the breath. That influence is the influence of negative emotion, of pain, of stress levels in our mind and heart. These influences are constantly creating a slightly different breath than the one we imagine is occurring. And one of the things that we can notice is that when we lie down to relax, it becomes possible to soften the influence of stress, negative emotion, and pain, and create an altogether different inner environment. So there are a few details, and as we watch this person breathe, we can examine those details. I'm going to place my hand on his abdomen. And with a hand there, it becomes possible to see that the abdomen is rising and falling with each breath. The cause for that rising and falling of the abdomen is the movement of the diaphragm, which is coming down and relaxing up, contracting and relaxing. In this posture, in a reclining posture, there's very little movement in the rib cage. The abdomen rises and falls with each breath. The rib cage remains relaxed and quiet. In practicing this breath, there are 5 complementary qualities that we might look for. The breath needs to be deep. That is, we want to relax the abdominal tension and let the breath flow deeply, filling the lungs and expanding the abdomen. The breath is smooth. It flows without jerks. The breaths are even, about the same length in and out. The breath flows without sound, without forceful exhalations or inhalations. And finally, the breath flows without pause. That is, at the end of the inhalation, the abdomen rises, then relax and exhale. At the end of the exhalation and the abdomen has fallen, relax and inhale. You can begin to weave one breath into the next, making the breaths flow smoothly. But here's where we begin to make an interesting and remarkable discovery. That discovery is that you are really not the breather. As you lie resting and breathing, you sense that your body breathes. That fact, that remarkable fact, means that you can be the witness, the observer, of your relaxed, involuntary breathing. And as you let your body breathe, you can relax your mental effort more and more. Now make one additional shift. As you continue feeling the flow of your breathing, let the breath flow at the pace and in the way that's just right for you. As your breath flows in this manner that is just right for you, disruptions in breath can be quietly relaxed. The smooth and natural flow of your breathing is no longer full of your effort, and you relax any resistance to breathing as well. Your breath is not too fast, not too slow, but just right. Fears, doubts, anxiety, sadness, these are part of human life. But they need not disrupt your breathing. And your breath helps to relax and comfort you, though these influences are present. Relaxed diaphragmatic breathing calms your body, quiets your nervous system, and relaxes your mind. After about 6 or 7 minutes, you'll find that this relaxed breath has truly created a deep sense of relaxation in your nervous system and mind. And you can lie resting, fears quieted, mind at ease, sensing that there is a deep and quiet peace in you. Om, peace, peace, peace.